Let's start here with just a 1-minute warm up for our workout today. Again, we're just going to be focusing on the upper body, some shoulders, chest, back, our biceps, our triceps. So we're going to focus our warm up just on our upper body here. Really starting off finding a lot of movement coming from the shoulders. It's super important to be building strength in our upper body, especially for women. It's going to help us age a little bit more gracefully, keep those bones strong. It's also going to help that posture be strong and reduce aches and pains that are so common in our neck and our shoulders and in the upper back. So it's really important to incorporate strength training into your upper body workouts. Let's go ahead and take a little reach here, side to side, just a couple of these. Good breathing is really important too to all of our exercises. So taking those good deep breaths throughout all of our movements is really important. That's going to keep you feeling energized and focused throughout our exercises and even throughout the day. So just some nice arm reaches here. We're opening up the chest, feeling that movement through the chest and the back. Maybe take just a couple more of these to wrap up our workout or our warm up here. All right, shake it off a little bit. Shake off those hands and those fingers. We're going to grab our first set of weights. Our first couple of movements are going to be combination movements here. We're going to be doing some bicep curls and presses. We've got couple other combination movements. So that's really going to wake everything up. All right, so grab the set of dumbbells that you're going to use. Always good to have a couple options of different levels, different weights, if you have that available to you. Again, we're going to be working in sets of about 10 to 12 of these. So again, listen to your body and do what feels best for you. That's always important in working out in general, but I always emphasize that in my workouts here. Do what feels good for your body. Know that you can always build up from wherever you're at. So even if 10 to 12 of these maybe not doable right now with the weights that you have, work your way up to that. So we're going to start with a hammer curl and shoulder press. So just find a nice comfortable stance. Feet about hip distance apart here. And then we're going to go ahead and just kind of relax the knees a little bit. Relax your shoulders as well. We're just going to keep our eyes looking forward. We don't want to look too far up or too far down. Relax your neck. So palms face in. We're going to curl our weights to our shoulders here and just give it a little press up. Shoulders stay bent. That's going to keep it nice and easy on the or elbows stay bent. That's going to keep it nice and easy on the shoulders. Again, count out your 10 to 12 of these or however many you can do, keeping really good form here. Breathing with it. Trying to minimize any swinging of the body side to side or even forward and back. Sometimes that takes a little core strength to do that. So you might even kind of notice you kind of engaging your core, maybe even kind of pulling your belly back in right here. And count out how many that feels good for you. I'm going to go just a couple more here. Palms always staying face each other on our curl to press. I'm going to slow it down, ease it down right here. Give the arms just a break here for a couple of seconds. All right, our next exercise is another combo. It's going to work a little bit more towards the back side of the body, our triceps and our upper back here. It's a row to a tricep kickback. So grab the weights that you're going to use. We still need both of them here. What I'm going to do for this is I'm going to take a big step forward here. So step forward or kind of split your feet up. We want those toes and knees facing forward here. So it might feel a little bit challenging for the balance, but go ahead and test that balance. It's going to be really good. We're working the whole body here. So I'm going to let that front knee bend a little bit, leaning forward. Okay, my palms are going to face each other. We're going to row our weights up to about our rib cage, and we're going to straighten those arms back behind us. There's those triceps. Curl it back in and release. Count out your 10 to 12. Eyes looking down, so neck is relaxed. On that row, feel that your shoulder blades are squeezing together. Again, we're breathing with it. I'm going to go just a couple more. All right, already feeling that back get nice and strong here. We release it down. Take it easy, coming back up. Remember which leg you have forward. We've got another exercise coming up where we're going to take that split stance. We're going to bring the opposite leg forward on that one. So good to remember so you can split it up a little bit, challenge the body in different ways. All right, our next exercise. This is just an isolated exercise for our chest, bringing it back to the front of the body here. So we're going to grab both of our weights. We're going to hug our upper arms super close to our body for our starting position, palms forward. We want that nice comfortable stance, feet maybe a little wider than the body, knees bent. We're up tall and those shoulders are relaxed. We're going to lift one weight, give it a little press up, maybe just right in front of the belly button. Bring it down. We're going to take it to the other side. Again, we want to prevent any rocking or shifting. We're going to go 10 to 12 of these on each arm. So as I lift, I'm creating a little squeeze right here in these pectoral muscles. Lift with the chest. Yes, you'll feel a little bit maybe coming from the bicep here as well. It is needing to assist the chest. But we're creating that little squeeze as we lift. Breathe in with it. You got it. 10 to 12 each arm. Just lifting those weights as high as you can. Really no need to go any higher than maybe our chest on that if that's feeling good to you. But again, maybe just that belly button height. Rib cage is a really good kind of target. Just kind of right in the middle there. Doing great here. I'm going to go one more for myself. And always best if you keep count of what you're doing there. Since I'm talking quite a bit, I don't always keep the best track while I'm guiding you through these videos. So super important. And it also helps you gauge what you can do, where you can grow from here, the more you do these exercises. All right, our next exercise is going to be for our shoulders. So again, we're going to keep that comfortable stance. You can always adjust feet a little bit closer together, feet a little bit further apart, somewhere around that shoulder distance, knees slightly bent. This one, we're going to do a bent arm lateral raise. So I'm going to bring my weights just in front of my ribs here. Again, I'm going to the upper arms nice and strong, shoulders back. And then we're going to take those elbows nice and wide, almost like you're going to tip your weights in towards each other here, and then bring it down. So that's our raise. Let your elbows lead the way. Sometimes I even find kind of gripping right to the top of my dumbbell on there. It makes it a little bit more comfortable, especially if your dumbbells are starting to feel a little heavy. Let those elbows come up a little higher than the shoulders if you can. We've got 10 to 12 total of these. I'm going to go just about 2 more. We might take a little break after this one, setting those weight down. Grab a sip of water. Always important to take some little breaks when you're working, especially strength training. Let yourself recover. The more that we are let ourselves kind of rest and recover in between sets, the stronger we're going to be able to continue with. So we need that recovery. If you force yourself to do too much too quickly, you're going to get fatigued. Things are going to start to feel painful. Things might even get injured with that. So take your time. Allow yourself to rest and recover. All right. Couple seconds of rest there. Already I feel my heart rate recovering, feeling a little bit stronger in the arms. We're going to go with very traditional bicep curl for our next move. So I'm going to start weights just right by my side. Here I am in our athletic stance, those feet wide, knees soft here. Again, we're going to let those shoulders rest. So as I start to curl my weights up, I'm going to even rotate my palms in. This is a good forearm wrist exercise as well as working our biceps. Then we go right back to palms facing in towards the legs, palm facing in towards the shoulders. Uncurl on the way down. Upper arms are super close to the body, and we want to move nice and controlled through this movement. Again, no swaying here. Breathing with it. Nice and steady lift and lower. Take it to your 10 to 12 on our bicep curls. All right, relax those shoulders. Take a couple breaths right here. All right, earlier I mentioned we're going to take it. We've got another exercise that's going to take us into another split stance, a little bit of that forward lean. So we're going to do that one next. So we're going to need to bring, I always like to say, just your opposite leg forward. Doesn't really matter. It's not a huge difference. But again, giving that center, shifting that center of gravity a little bit. That's core work right there. So it's always good to add in a little bit of extra when we can. So again, I'm going to come forward here. So one leg back, one leg slightly bent forward. My weights, palms facing each other here, kind of just framing my leg. We're going to be taking those weights wide to the side, little elbow bend. This is our back fly here. So as we bend that elbow to come up, we really squeeze those shoulder blades together. This is a really great one for our posture, building that strength. Posture, reducing shoulder pain, preventing shoulder injury. These back flies are so good. Plus, whenever we wear anything that shows our back, it's It's always nice to have that definition back there. Again, we're going 10 to 12, so just take it to where you can. I'm going to go for one more on mine, and I'm going to bring it up. That one feels like a little bit more work there. So take those couple deep breaths. Remember those rest and recovery periods. All right, we're back into chest work here. So again, we're going to use both weights. We're going to be curling them up just to about our shoulders, maybe a little bit higher here. Elbows are going to be a big part of this version of our chest fly. So we're going to have those weights. Mine are just hovering right over my shoulders here. We're going to take those elbows nice and wide. Feel almost that little stretch through our pectoral muscles right here. And then we really want to squeeze those elbows together. Open wide, squeeze. Wide, squeeze. Breathe with it. Ten to 12, chest flies. I know these get heavy. I'm going to finish out one more. Ease it down. And always good, take that break. A little 30-second break in between each exercise is really a good kind of standard to follow, and let that little bit of recovery come in. Time for some deep breaths. It's going to keep us strong and focused, keep that energy flowing throughout the workout. All right, back to more curling for our upper arms here. This one, again, is going to incorporate some forearm and wrist work into it. So really great for those arms. So what we're going to do here, this time I'm going to go ahead and start palms facing outward, upper arms nice and close. We're going to give it a big curl up to the shoulders all the way in. Then we rotate, flip those palms out. Where it gets a little challenging, control that way down. Really feel the wrist and the forearm kick in here. Flip those palms out and then out again on the way down. And hold your body steady, nice and slow and controlled with the lift and the lower. Take it through your 10 to 12. Good, just breathing through. I'm going to go about 4 more here. Awesome job. I'm actually going to set my weights down a little bit, shake out those hands. Again, another quick little break right here just to rest and recover. Sometimes it's just the hands that take that, especially with that rotating grip. I know my fingers feel that a little bit more. So it's good just to even kind of shake out the hands for that little 30-second break. I hope you're feeling really good with us and feeling strong already. I am definitely feeling the muscles of the upper body going to work here. We have just 3 moves left. Then we're going to take our cool down and leave you feeling really good today. So this is a great workout. That's why I love these short workouts. And 15 minutes or less make it so much easier to incorporate most days of your week. The more often you can do this, the quicker you're going to see results. And staying consistent with it, you're going to keep those results. So often and consistent is the way to see and keep the results that you're looking for, whatever that may be. All right, let's go into these last 3 moves. Let's grab those dumbbells again. All right, we're back into some shoulders. This time we're going to bring palms forward nice and wide. This is a very standard kind of movement here. This is our military press. So again, we're just going to find that nice athletic stance. We want to feel really solid in our stance here. We're going to press those weights a little bit wide overhead. Again, leaving a little bit of softness in the elbow. So not locking out the shoulder or the elbow, preventing any stress in those joints. Again, we're just nice and steady, push and lower, push and lower. Take it through your 10 to 12. You've got this one. I'm going to take it one more. Beautiful. Bring it down. Let those arms recover for just a moment. We're going to go into some triceps next here. All right, a little bend in the knee. I just kind of brought my stance in a little bit more, especially when it's triceps. We are going to be bringing our weights down towards the side of our body, so it might feel a little bit more just easier just to bring those legs a little bit closer together. And I'm going to kind of hold right up at the neck of my dumbbells. We're going to start with these dumbbells right at our chest right here. So we're already in that curl, and then we're going to release and kind of press back till our arms straighten on this one. That's when you feel those triceps engage. So curl kind of to your chest and open wide. Press down and open wide. Minimize any swinging from the shoulders here. Those upper arms are really solid, so it's all coming through that straightening of the elbow. I'm going to go 2 more. And last one right there. Good. Again, just a little recovery. Take a couple deep breaths. We're going to the last movement. It is a little bit of a combo movement for the chest and the back. We've got a push-pull motion with our weights. So I'm going to take that stance a little bit wide again. Relax the knees. Palms up here. And relax the shoulders. I'm going to start with my weights kind of right in by the rib cage here. Elbows are back. This is going to be kind of our finishing position. So you might already start to feel, kind of bring your shoulder blades together here, a little squeeze. And then we're going to push out, pull in. Push out, pull in. Just give those weights a little baby lift right here, not too much. Do what you can. It's our last move of the day. I'm going to go for my last 3 here. You got it. All right. I am so ready for a stretch for those arms. Put those weights down, shake it off a little bit. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. Take a couple of those deep breaths. Maybe one more. And I'm going to give myself a little shoulder hug right here. Bring your arm right in front, reach up underneath it, hug it to the chest, and give it even a little pull down right here. Just holding for a couple deep breaths, maybe 10, 15 seconds. Let's take it to the other side. I'm going to reach across, hug it in, pull it down. Final stretch right here. I'm going to take my hands right behind my back and pull it down here. Sometimes it feels good. Take a nice wide stance. Really pull those shoulders back here. Lift that chest up. And a couple nice deep breaths. And then start to relax the shoulders, relax your grip. Maybe shake out those hands once more. If that felt a little bit challenging for you, you're in the right place. Keep working at it. Keep working towards it. Definitely drink lots of water today. That's a way to really kind of help keep those muscles nice and hydrated so we don't feel too much of that post-workout soreness. So make sure you're drinking lots of water, eat healthy. You're going to see those results that you're looking for. So thank you once again for joining me today for our 15-minute strong and sculpted arms. If you like this workout, give me a thumbs up. Hit subscribe. I'm going to be posting more quick, efficient workouts like this for the whole body. So stay tuned for our next one.